It's 310, day 310. And this was a full run. This was first full run, well, since I guess 2 weeks now, maybe a little less, but my ankle and knee started to hurt after the arthroscopy, so I knew I had to take it easy. And then just kind of resting and recovering. And the last couple of days, it's felt pretty good. But my runs focused on running to the church in the dark. And so this song today is really good for kind of my response to this run. This run was hard. Not on my knee and my ankle. The rest of my body, I was like, what is going on? So my average, before the arthroscopy, my average mile time was anywhere between 8:05 and 8:25, somewhere in there. Most of the time around 8:17, 8:19, 8:20, something like that. So I think it's been at least 2 or 3 weeks since that first run right after the arthroscopy. So I'm going to toss that out because that was like an 8:06 and I was just like rip-roaring ready to go. And so I'm thinking about goals, and I'm thinking about the song, which was Follow the River by Sister Hazel. And the song says, you follow the rainbow, you come to the gold. You follow the North Star, you're going to get cold. You follow the river, you get to the sea. You follow your heart, it'll lead you to me. You follow your shadow, you come to yourself. You follow the devil, you'll wind up in hell. You follow the good book, it brings you to peace. You follow your heart, it'll bring you to me. And so it's not a Christian song, it's actually a romance song about following your heart and leading you to your perfect person, your love. And I think for me, it's about your goal and the actions that you take based on your goal. And I think if you're wanting a certain outcome, I've been talking about outcomes a lot lately, and for a refresh, thoughts lead to feelings, feelings lead to actions, and actions in our logic, if we follow the logic, lead to outcomes. But my breakthrough revelation moment this week was the outcomes are up to God. We don't determine the outcomes. We can train, we can do everything that we need to do to prepare for the race, the competition, the opportunity that we're seeking, or the goal or the mission that we're on. And it can rain, something can happen. You get in an accident. All of those things are 100% in God's control. And so I think what I've tied outcomes to is my worth. If it doesn't work out the way I wanted it to, or the way I prepared for it to, or the way that I prayed for it to, then there's something wrong with me. And I think we get stuck in our human brains and not in God's language, right? Our human logic does not follow God's logic. So we get stuck. And so anyway, thinking about the outcomes, right? My run yesterday was like 9 minutes and 10 seconds. But I was happy. Why? Because I got up in the morning. I ran over a mile because it's like 1.3 miles from my driveway to the church. And then I walked back. So ultimately I'm doing a 2.6. I'm doing about a mile longer than my normal route, right? And my goals are different. Like what I'm trying to accomplish is different, even though I'm doing the same action. I'm running in the morning and I'm spending this time worshiping and thinking and having a conversation with God. But how I'm doing it is a little bit different. And so today's run reminded me that that's not what it's about, but it felt good to kind of get spent. You know, I ran as fast as I could in the circumstances. My body's breathing heavy. Everything's just kind of woof. But I think it was perfect. And I'm happy with the growth. Hello. I'm happy with the growth and I'm happy with myself. Just staying true to my word. Now, I do need to explain very quickly that this is an evening run, but that's because I had a 7 a.m. meeting, so I didn't get to go to church this morning. But I'll be back on the early rotation here in the morning. So, all right, that's all you get from me today. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.